The merge is one of the most important events of 2022, and this isn't one of those most important events that the crypto world claims each day. This is actually one of the most important events in crypto from a technical side and for the future of crypto. So why is it important? Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap with over 200 billion in value. Ethereum processes over 1 million transactions a day. That is over 4 times the amount of transactions that Bitcoin processes. There are multiple billion-dollar market cap coins, technologies, and layer 2 blockchains that use Ethereum for its security, robustness, and commitment to DeFi. Right now, the vast majority, about 95% of the NFT world uses Ethereum as a technology and currency for their NFT projects. So it's safe to say that Ethereum is the most important blockchain in the space when it comes to being more than just a store of value. A win for Ethereum is a win for the entire crypto space. Ethereum as a technology has been around since 2015 and has grown from an idea into a multi-billion-dollar foundation, servicing millions of transactions each day. So why change what works? Ethereum was born from the disruptive desire to turn the idea of finance and technology on its head. With the desire to disrupt at its core, Ethereum has turned its focus back onto itself, changing the underlying way that it functions. With millions of transactions a day depending on Ethereum, it can't afford to go down like other chains, maybe like Solana. Changing its technology while it's still running is kind of like a heart transplant. The surgeons, the heart, and the body all need to be ready at the same time. And with the high reputation that Ethereum has in the crypto space, an overlooked bug or security breach would be devastating. Even though there are competing technologies, they wouldn't want to see Ethereum go down like this. Or would they? Maybe Solana? Jokes aside, let's get into the technical side of the merge. So what is the merge? In its current form, Ethereum and Bitcoin both use proof of work, meaning that miners solve complex puzzles to verify transactions. This was used because it is a very energy-intensive process and would require too much time and money from hackers and those with malicious intent to mess with the network. As Ethereum grows, the energy-intensive practice of mining to secure the network has grown too high. The Ethereum blockchain uses as much energy as the country of Finland, which isn't too bad considering that at its all-time high, Ethereum had a market cap almost double the GDP of Finland. But technology in essence has always strived to be more efficient. And actually solving the puzzles to secure the network is just an extra step that isn't necessary anymore. The merge will mark the official transition from the Ethereum blockchain from proof of work to proof of stake. Like we explained in our Ethereum explainer video, instead of miners verifying transactions by solving puzzles, validators will verify transactions once a certain number of them come to the same conclusion. Well, couldn't those validators come together and conspire to hack the Ethereum network? It takes 32 ETH to become a validator. At $2,000 per ETH, this would cost around $64,000. Not a small investment by any means. And if your validator node is found to be giving false information deliberately, they will effectively take away your ETH through a process known as slashing. Slashing is done programmatically based on a lot of technical code that we won't get into today. The financial incentive to maintain the network has always been the easiest and most secure way to avoid the bad actors. With the future of Ethereum on the line, they already have proof of stake in place and are running it as a test in the Beacon chain since December 2020. And in Q3, Q4 of 2022, they plan to merge the Beacon chain with the main Ethereum chain, hence the merge. Now let's talk about environmental concerns. Everyone who's been around crypto Twitter or watched Saturday Night Live knows Elon Musk's close relationship with the crypto community. Even though he has publicly stated that he does not own much crypto, his tweets have been major catalysts for both upward and downward price action. When he first announced that Tesla would accept payment in Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin SpaceX'd itself out of the planet. With millions of followers on Twitter and a huge public presence, mainstream adoption was finally becoming a reality. Only a few months later, he tweeted that the amount of energy that Bitcoin and other proof-of-work technologies use is too high, especially for an electric car company committed to improving the environment. But just as quickly as the Bitcoin price went up, it came right back down. Since then, crypto has struggled with the mainstream label of being bad for the environment. Bitcoin has no intention of changing its current proof-of-work system, but instead is looking for ways to make its energy consumption more sustainable, even using volcanic energy to power its miners. This is where Ethereum's merge becomes so important. According to the Ethereum Foundation, shifting from proof of work to proof of stake will make it about 99.95% more efficient post-merge. No need for volcanic power and huge warehouses full of GPUs to secure the network. Validators will need much less equipment to join Ethereum, meaning more participation from more people, further decentralizing the network. No more environmental concerns and no more NFTs are ruined by the planet articles and tweets from the mainstream public. The merge will give Ethereum and the world of crypto another opportunity to show the world how innovative and environmentally friendly it can be. Now let's talk about validators' profiting incentives. Imagine getting paid in ETH, and your only boss is the Ethereum blockchain. Not a bad gig if I do say so myself. If you fancy yourself as a validator in training, the only question I have for you is, would you like ETH with that? Building upon our Ethereum explainer with some of our intelligent DeFi brains in the space, we will break down how validators earn ETH post-merge. Post-merge, Ethereum's economics will be based on two factors: ETH that the validators earn through transaction verification, and fees generated by the Ethereum network. The more ETH that is staked on the network, the less ETH validators earn through transaction verification. According to this chart and the 13.4 million already staked, it would give an approximate annual return of 5%, meaning 1 ETH staked would be about 1.05 ETH by the end of the year. Since Ethereum updated to the EIP 1559, fees go to the validators mainly as a tip to speed up the transaction, like tipping your waiter before you get your table. 30% of those fees go to the validators and the other 70% are burned. It is in these fees where the percent returned to the validators can increase drastically. At the peak of the 2021 bull run, the fees given to Ethereum's network was 4.5 million ETH. And the lows, it was around 2.2 million in ETH. In the US dollars, that is about $20 billion at its peak. That's a lot of fees for NFTs, including both the ETH earned by validators through verifying transactions and fees tipped to the validators by ETH users. Those in the crypto space who like to do math, like DeFi Surfer, estimate earning will be 10% APR by the validators by the merge, and then trail back down to 5% long term. Now let's go ahead and wrap things up. Ultimately, the market will decide what the staking returns will be, but now you can be a part of the market and earn along the way. How you say? You'll have to keep watching. Check out how to profit from the merge in part 2 of this mini series. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always get updated whenever we post new videos.